This whole thing? Damn, that fucking
That's worse
sucks.
than Taka.
That's disgusting.
That's worse than Taka.
Yeah, you can get a fucking Taka the size of that recorder right there for $6.99. I don't drink Taka though.
Slick.
I got standards.
You funny.
Me.
Oh my goodness, that's a heavy statement.
That's a really heavy statement. Damn.
That nigga said,
bodying folks out here.
He said it's a slim chance that she gonna get this dick. Like 1%.
I saw you tweet that.
I saw this.
I was like,
whoa, that's.
I thought you was talking about.
crazy.
I thought you was talking about like an actual life experience that you was going through at the moment.
But that's the thing. That's the truth, though.
Wait.
That's the chances.
Hold on. How is your Twitter black? Is this something you do?
Bro,
It's night mode.
son.
Good girl settings.
What?
You kidding me, bro?
Man.
Ayelingo.
Yeah.
You know we in this shit. My boy Lord Sakima's with us. We got a couple questions to ask you today.
Absolutely.
What's good, man?
I know we were talking about this earlier as we were going to get 40s, but let's dig in. Synth pop, man. Atlanta.
Oh shit.
Synth pop. What the fuck? This trap influence. This old Atlanta, this style that has brought the world full circle with music, with hip hop becoming pop, with hip hop becoming rock status.
Becoming everything. Really.
It's becoming everything. It is the platform for which music moves at this point.
Yeah.
What this synth pop wave is undoubtedly shaking the tip of this sword.
100%, bro.
What's
That's
going
a
on
good
here?
intro for synth pop.
Synth
Right.
pop.
Oh my god.
Nah, 100%.
Didn't see that coming.
I think it's just kind of like our generation is very like not necessarily obsessed, but intrigued with oldies, and that includes both oldie culture, music,
Oldie, like
everything.
throwbacks.
Throwbacks, bro.
Retro.
I mean, we wear thrift shop shit. You know what I
Thrift
mean?
shop
10
is a
years
culture.
ago,
Slick.
niggas wasn't shopping at thrift shop. That shit was trash. You know what I mean? Niggas
was embarrassing.
Like, it was
Something like that.
embarrassing
Yo.
to be at a thrift shop. You know what I mean?
True.
Like,
I never thought about doing no shit.
never. When I was like 12 years old, if we had to go to the thrift store, like I would think that we were like extremely
Like we
poor.
almost got evicted.
Yeah,
type
I mean,
shit.
like that's how I thought
Yeah.
our level was on. But now, like, I'd be dumb happy to go to a thrift store.
All right, we're gonna put the Salvation Army on hold.
Okay.
Wait, cool. Synth pop. Break it down because I forgot the question to be
Oh
honest.
damn.
Because Jack's intro
We were
is
just talking about.
extremely
We
long.
were talking about synth pop.
That's straight. Nah, cause I was just
The
like
rise
my
of
brain was
synth-pop.
like still on synth pop.
All right, no.
Um,
Come on.
where was I? Yeah, oldies. So that goes with the music too, man. It's a bunch of bands popping up that do a whole bunch of old shit and are using like 80s instruments and shit. Of course, you know we got Danger, we got Seagulls,
Yeah.
we got this one 80s
Super
band.
Body.
Super Body,
Super
yeah.
Body.
Super
Hey.
Body fucking crazy.
Shout out
out
to
to
Super
Super
Body.
Body. Once
2
in a while,
times.
shows.
Even
Patricia, hot music video.
even when it comes to like new like the shit I'm working on with Guy Mac and shit, just like really 80s synths, PPG waves,
Bouncy.
fucking Jupiter V8s. You know what I mean? It just like
What are those? Can you break those down for the people at
Yeah,
home that
because
might not know?
are you saying Jupiter like the plugin?
yeah, no, Jupiter V8 is an actual synth, and it was turned into a plugin. It's a huge synth that was made in the 80s. What was big about it was the different voices, and voices back then,
Like vocoder voices or
not necessarily. It was more like inputs. It's like, you know, when you press a piano back in the day, it used to only be about like 4 voices. So like 4 notes that you can press that will be played simultaneously. But the Jupiter has 8 voices. That's why it's called V8. So you press 4 and you can like kind of differentiate how many voices you want in one key, whatever. So you can get like crazy loud sounds or like crazy soft sounds,
Yeah.
all depending on what you input, all live. So like that's where it came from. And it's, you know, so moving back to this area of music in this space and time in music that kind of wasn't even fully developed. It was just so far ahead of its time that it just kind of like, here it is, and it hasn't even been brought to a peak yet. And
Oh,
it's
it's
just a
still
bunch
going.
of kids that are like going backwards and like, hey man, this shit was fire. So we bring it to the next level. And so I think that's really cool as fuck. You know what I mean?
Full circle.
my roommates. These mans dropped the rack.
There you go.
On the
On the
roads.
roads. On the-
On the roads.
roads.
My homies in King Guru cashed out. Finally bought that Rhodes piano everyone's been dreaming of. And I'm talking, motherfuckers be using those Rhodes samples to make hits.
Right.
They never played a Rhodes.
Right.
You know? I think, you know. For sure. Shout out
Shout out King Guru.
Shout out King Guru. Shout out Louis
Yeah.
for using the Rhodes to make his hit, Fucking for No Reason. Fucking for a reason.
Wait,
Pardon
he
me.
made it on this.
He made fucking for a reason on that road.
Wait, how did he record it though?
Straight on. He recorded it.
Through his
So-
404.
Yeah, it goes through the amp and then through the 404. Or does it go straight into the 404?
I'm
Straight into the
feel like
404.
it goes straight to the 404.
Yeah, fuck, man. Rhodes piano straight into a SP 404. Recipe for disaster.
Yeah, shout out to Dave.
Playing.
Shout out to Louis. Up and coming. No,
Up and
niggas here.
coming.
We're all here.
Talking about synthpop,
Oh.
you can't not bring up Louis duffel bags.
Absolutely, bro.
100%. It's crazy, bro.
Revolutionizing the game, in my opinion.
Who else?
Fucking crazy,
Who else
bro.
in Atlanta is standing in his way?
That's just what we trying to do out here. I had a question. No, I had a question for Kwaku.
What's up, bro?
What is it?
The question it could pertain to local artists, but it was especially who do you listen to that people will not expect that you will listen to? Who are you bumping that we don't know?
Bro, I pull it up right now. How about that?
Yes, please do, bro.
James Fauntleroy, 100%, bro. James
Whoa.
Fauntleroy is
I don't know who that is.
huge fucking hero of mine. Look him up, bro. He co-wrote the
We're gonna
whole
cue the
2020
James.
experience, bro.
Cue the James.
He's a huge writer, bro.
Run it.
Run the
He's a
James.
He's a huge writer.
We're gonna play these as
What
as
did
you're
what, like?
saying them.
In what era?
ours today. He wrote for Rihanna. He wrote for Justin Timberlake. He
That's a
wrote
hot
for
song.
100% of people, like a hella people.
Terminator.
Murder
One more time.
Beats.
What is his name?
James Fauntleroy.
James
I gotta
Fauntleroy.
write this down.
Murder
We'll
Beats.
put it up.
For myself, camera.
You guys already know.
Yeah.
I've been
Look.
listening to a lot of Frankie O.
Frank Ocean.
Yeah. A lot of his new shit and old shit. J. Paul, of course. J. Paul shaped a lot of the way I think of production. What else? Who I've been listening to?
What other than hip hop, R&B, and soul, rock,
Yeah, are you
some
listening to
rock
any metal, Kwaku?
metal,
Hell,
hardcore
no,
shit?
I used
anything?
to listen. I used to listen to, and I've recently listened to a lot more metal. Korn. I listen to a lot of Korn.
Okay.
Korn shaped a lot of my childhood.
You ever heard of
believe it or
Tool?
not, bro? Tool,
Just
kinda.
the band Tool.
I used
The
to
band
listen
Tool?
to Nickelback. I know niggas give Nickelback a lot of shit.
Fair. Fuck it.
But I used to listen to Nickelback, and I
Fair.
still listen
Pop
to some
rock.
of their shit,
People
bro.
can go fuck themselves, man. Nickelback
Bro,
made
hey.
millions
hard.
and
Nickelback
millions
made-
and millions, man. They
Man,
cashed out.
so-
I didn't
so did
listen
a
to
lot
them,
of people.
but I didn't say that they were, nothing's bad, and they made a check.
Bruh,
They got
hey,
that check.
I fucked with Nickelback, and I still fuck with Nickelback.
Shout out to that
Brian,
check.
Brian Eno. I don't know if y'all.
I know the
listening.
name.
Brian Eno, crazy like fucking 70s, 80s digital, like barely
Cue the Brian.
singing, just fucking like
Run it.
tones. Like that guy made movie music back, like how movie music is made now. He made it back then, like just fucking tones,
Cinematic.
emotions, bro. That man just made emotions.
Damn.
That's beautiful.
I'm liking these examples, by the way.
Shuggy
You're answering
Otis.
this question to the
Shuggy Otis. Shout out to Shuggy Otis.
You know who Shuggy
Oh,
Otis
yeah.
is?
Who's
Fucking
Shuggy Otis?
innovator, bro.
Mm-hmm.
One of the most slept on artists ever. Just like super low key, super undercover. Again, emotion, bro. Just emotion in songs. Look up Shuggy Otis. Fucking crazy.
Plug.
The 1975. I fuck with they pop rock wave, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly.
Pop rock's hot. Surf rock hot.
Yeah.
My boy, New Money. Watch out! This man's
Surf
been
rock, is
plotting
that-
on a surf rock tape. Watch the fuck out.
Wait,
Bro, I
We got
fuck with
another
New
tape
Money.
coming.
Not
I fuck with
like
New Money.
Beach
Shout
House?
Shout out New Money. New Money's gonna be on the show
Surf
sometime.
rock?
Surf rock.
Is that not Beach House?
That's like Beach Boy shit.
That's
Right,
just
surf
rap.
rock, surf rock. No, surf rock. Hold up.
Whoops.
Surf rock is like
I thought.
it's like Fossil, the Fossil Beach. What's the band? Surf rock, dude. It's fucking like. What's
What's the most popular surf rock band?
Waves is a surf rock. Waves is pretty hot.
Okay, I know.
You know Waves?
Yeah.
Yeah, shout out to Waves.
They did the intro for no, that's the Washing Out. No, I
Washed
don't know
out.
Waves.
Washed out is hot.
I don't know Waves.
I love Washed Out, bro.
Washed
That
Out's super
nigga
hot.
fire.
Damn.
It's a lick.
I'm not hip.
That nigga
Surf
fire.
rock. We're gonna get to some surf rock. We'll have a whole surf rock thing.
Seriously, bro, like I be listening to a lot
Hold on, I'm
of things.
about
I just gotta know.
Put y'all
about
on
them.
some country and shit.
I don't listen to country.
Cotton Jones.
Yo, you
Go
listen
listen
to
to Cotton
country?
Jones.
I don't listen to much country.
That's-
He
I
more,
respect-
he more
I
folk.
Folk is not.
Big
Folk
ups.
is fine.
I listen to a lot of
Country
folk.
is way
No
different
country.
from folk.
Let me say folk. Let me say folk then.
Slick.
Cotton Jones, that nigga fire, bro. Again, emotion. I listen to a lot of emotional music. I feel like in my music, I want people to feel. I'm trying to connect people.
All right, so when I listen to a song, even if I don't know the song's meaning, I can still feel that emotion. So it's like, all right,
100%.
I was listening to a song recently, and like I'm thinking they were talking about a friend, you know, leaving or something like that. It was really about this dude never meeting his dad and never feeling, you know, forming that relationship. And so like I still got the sadness, but I didn't understand the song. How do you feel about that? Somebody listening to your music, do you feel like even if they don't get the song, as long as they feel that emotion, it's okay? Or like you don't care? Or what?
I'm trying to connect the two. That's what I mean.
Okay.
I'm trying to make it so whatever I'm saying, you also are able to feel. So just like you said, even if you feel and don't really understand the song yet, the feeling matches with the words. So whether you feeling or whether you hearing, you still getting the same message.
What if they're not even getting that feeling? How would you feel like you failed as an artist?
I feel like I would fail in the type of art that I'm trying to make, not necessarily as an artist.
Oh, okay.
But
again.
because I'm trying, like that's what I'm shooting for.
Yeah.
Then I wasn't successful, which is fine. You know, I pull back and then create again. But definitely 100%, that is the goal. Because,
that's a
like
good standpoint to have because you don't want to feel like shitty about yourself.
Well,
it may just be that particular project you're working on,
or that particular person. You know what I mean? Some people, not everybody gonna understand what you're doing or what you're going through.
Yeah.
Some of the experiences I've had, some people just can't understand because they've never had anything close to it, and I can't fault you for that. You know what I mean? But at the same time, I also want to make something that you can relate to, something like that. So I'm gonna still go back to the drawing board, but I'm also not gonna be down on myself if you can't understand.
That's real as fuck, man.
No doubt.
Hey, salute you for that, bro, because this is a difficult thing to
very
balance.
difficult.
We're here with Lord Sakima, a.k.a.
Lord Sakima,
the hot topic of the night.
what's up? Pretty late show with Ayelingo.
Very late.
Having a time. Cheers, mate.
Cheers. Man, I have some more questions, too.
What's up? Go ahead, man.
I have a lot of questions,
watching a
actually.
pretty lady with Ayelingo.
I want to ask you more about this Blood Moon EP.
Have we talked about the Blood Moon EP?
Not at all.
I don't think we've brought it up.
What's up? What's up?
Honestly, I don't even know the meaning of the word Blood Moons. The two words.
I don't know if you guys remember, like 2012, there was like a big thing about the world ending and
That's every year.
right. And a blood moon is a red moon. You've probably seen one, like that big red moon in the sky.
Once.
And that's supposed to
All
resemble
time.
like an apocalypse or a death of something. And I feel like this was the death of the old me.
Oh, damn.
And it was coming into like the new me and the new fire that I was releasing and just a new artist. I mean, I feel like I leveled up 150%, bro. And it just was like a whole new person.
That's what's up.
That's very deep.
That's hot, man.
Thank you, man.
That's crazy.
I wasn't expecting that.
That fired me up.
Seriously.
I listen to that tape every day, by the way.
Damn.
You have a favorite? Because I do.
I don't know, man. I my favorite that I probably listen to a lot, it's probably Know What I Mean or
You're
Totes.
watching a pretty lady with
One and
Ayelingo.
two.
Which one, if there was in a boxing match?
If I had
What's
to
the winner?
choose, probably Know What I Mean, man.
Ah, you snapped on that second versus.
Yeah, no, there's a that song started the whole EP. I was looking for a sound and I was on Marcus Dom's Track Train that's not out anymore. But I fuck with Marcus Dom. Shout out Marcus Dom. Shout
out Marcus Dominic.
He's a beautiful guy.
Beautiful.
Crazy musician, crazy production. And I stumbled upon that beat. That shit just like was everything that I wanted. And I hit him up. I'm like, yo, like this shit crazy. And he gave it to me for the low. I was like, bro, it's yours.
That's the homie, bro. He's like very serious about his like
very serious,
music.
and he could see how serious I was. And one night, it was like 1 a.m, bro. I was like really down, and I was like, you know what, bro? It was. I almost gave up on this shit, honestly, just because of the feedback that I wasn't getting, the stress that it was taking. I was down bad. I was broke. But I was like, you know what, bro? Like I live for this. I will die for this. And I put on that beat and I made that song in about 15 minutes.
You just wrote the whole thing, recorded the whole thing?
I freestyled the whole thing and then wrote it and
Damn.
then re-recorded it. The whole thing, bro. Fucking crazy. So that's probably my favorite. And then once I made that, I said, oh, nigga, you the one. And then I kept going from there.
Devin, what's your favorite?
Man, French Avenues, bro.
Crazy. That's a crazy story. That
talk
whole
about
song,
That song
from
is beautiful.
front to back is a crazy story. All right,
it
so
How'd How'd that song become?
I'm gonna give y'all the full thing because I fuck with y'all that much. From the beginning, I was listening to this guy from Paris, Muddy Monk. Shout out Muddy Monk. Love you, good bro. He's a really underground artist from Paris. Makes crazy music.
Mm-hmm.
I heard it and I sampled it. Shit was crazy.
He
likes the song, by the way. Yeah, and I made the beat in maybe like 45 minutes, an hour. That shit was.
How long is that
crazy.
beat?
It's about 5 minutes.
It's about 5 minutes.
5 minutes.
That's a good
I made
ratio,
it,
right?
Good. That's a nice, good meaty track.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
but
5 minute
every
beat.
part is crazy. So I heard it and I wrote some shit to it and I was like, this is cool and all, but I really want Danger to be on it. I had made a couple tracks with Louis before. I had never made anything with Keelan, but I kept hearing Keelan. At first, I take that back. I didn't even want Danger on it at first. I kept hearing Keelan on it. That's all who I really wanted on it. Boof. It's Keelan. It's Boof. I heard that nigga on it for a minute. And so I hit him up. I'm like, yo, I want you on this song. And of course, he like, yo, like, no problem, bro. Just get me in the studio. Something told me, it was like, like, Boof would be crazy on it, but I couldn't find a hook for it. And I was like, you know what, bro? I'm going to ask Louis to come to the studio. And me and Louis, like I said, we always resonate. And we always make some crazy shit together. So I knew we was going to come up with something crazy. So we in the studio. I'm not gonna tell you the studio because I fucking hate that studio. It's terrible. But we in the studio.
What area is it in? You drop
It's
it
near where I
in
live.
this
It's
area.
Midtown. Yeah,
This
you know
area.
where it
Slick.
is. I'll tell you.
Pull
I'll
up
tell
Patio
you
Mob
after.
Studios if you want some
Yeah,
work.
pull up
Behind the
Patio
scenes.
Mob.
Patio Mob
Patio
Studios
Mob,
if
the
you
place
want
to
the
be.
Slick.
Fuck
Fuck
this
the random studio, Patio Mob.
But
Gang.
so we pull up to the studio. It's me, my man Apollo, aka my nigga Zach, but aka
Hey, shout out
Apollo.
Apollo.
Best underground engineer in Atlanta, hands down,
Absolutely.
bro. 100%.
Get the word.
The
He
man
killed-
is
he killed
fucking
that shit.
crazy.
Nasty.
He mixed the whole EP, and so he's through. My DJ goes. He comes,
Hey.
and
Shout out Superhero.
I had just recorded Totes, so I let Louis and Keelan hear it, and we had some Bacardi and shit, and we
Wait, the
chilling.
drink?
Yeah, the drink, bro. So I come prepared. So we had the drink in the studio. We drinking, we sipping, we running the beat on the loop.
Yeah.
So we go in. I'm like, yo, Louis, we need a hook for this. He's like, all right, bet. Let's go in the little booth. So me and him go in the booth. And then he like, yo, I already got some shit to it. So I'm like, all right, sing that shit. So he sing it.
Mm-hmm.
And then that's dead. And so we come out and we like, all right, bet. And so I'm like, yo, Keelan, you got something to it? Because before then, I haven't written a second verse. I was going to wait for Keelan to write his verse and then kind of give me the direction for it. So Keelan gets into the booth, right? And I want y'all to know, this nigga spits the hardest freestyle I've ever heard in my life.
It was
like,
a freestyle?
late night on the phone, what they call me? So he's saying that, and at first he's saying in a low voice, late night on the phone, where they call me. And then midway through, he like, you know what? I can go higher. Hold on, me. Hold on. I'll fucking die, bro. I was outside.
God.
I was like, oh my God. Once Keelan came out that booth, fucking flamed that shit. I said, oh, it's going to be a hit. So he comes out. He finishes his writing.
Yeah.
I finish my writing. He records. I record. Then for the second half of the song, I had already had that written. I wrote that verse 30,000 feet in the air on my way to New York to meet with Noisy.
That's a pretty dramatic way to say that.
Yeah, nah.
I haven't done anything like that. Shots
I wrote that verse
The-
30,000 feet above sea level.
Nah.
on the way to Noisy.
On the way to fucking Noisy in New York City.
100%.
Shit.
It was now or never.
No, that's how I was feeling, bro. And so
That's what it fucking sounded like.
that is pretty much like how the song came together. It was just a beautiful night, man. It just confirmed to me that this is where I needed to be.
Mm-hmm.
And these are the people who, I was surrounded by the right people.
Never see sunshine on a body.
Man, that song is so. 2 days ago, I was
crazy,
bumping it on the way to work.
Can I tell you?
crazy.
Can I tell you my
Deja.
favorite song on the tape?
What's up?
Motherfucking ain't
Ain't enough.
enough.
I
Melty
knew it.
Cannon.
Yo. We went camping. He played it
Yeah.
5 times.
Every
Well,
time, every
big
time
league.
we hop in the whip, I was like, you know what? Anyone mind if I play Lord Sakima?
Yes.
Anyone mind?
I recorded that here, Patio Mall, y'all.
Patio Mob Studios. So,
Melty Cannon said he fucked with it too. I was very happy because I take a lot of pride in like making sure the producers and whoever works on the song
like it.
actually like the song. You know what I mean?
yeah, bless up. That's dope. That's awesome.
Man, that producer approval was key. You gotta read.
Melty Cannon just hit my line. Oh shit, hold up. It's him now.
What do you say?
You're gonna have to redo that verse. I'm playing.
Who's not redoing that verse? if
He
the
said get
producer
the
says
spray
redo
paint
verse?
cans out the end of the fucking song.
He would have replied to that email with, all right,
Just burping the mic. Watch out.
Everything is natural. Life is natural. Everything is natural. Everything is natural.
Thank you for watching A Pretty Late Show with Ayelingo. Big ups to Lord Sakima for the knowledge. Shout out Patio, mob 2 times. Please call for help. My name is Jeff. I do not know where the ape taken me, but oh god, no. No, please. No anything but that.